Hello guys. I finally got my mic. It came in the mail like a couple days ago. And then my mom came down to my room and she was like, Santa came and gave me my mic. And I'm really happy about it. So I'm out here doing a podcast. It's New Year's Eve. And it's cold and I'm tempted to turn on the car actually because it's so cold. I just took a shower because I'm going to a little party thing tonight after I get off work. I'm low-key scared. I'm scared and I'm nervous but I'm excited because I get to see this girl that I'm talking to. And I'm coming in this blind. I don't have notes or anything to read off. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Also, this morning my friend she sent a video to me on Snap and she was like, I'm watching your podcast right now and I like how I know who you're talking about and nobody else does. I don't know what to say because it snowed. My mom told me I was supposed to wake up yesterday morning and there would be snow on the ground, but there wasn't. And then it snowed. And it was snowing all day yesterday, but there's no snow on the ground, even though it snowed. Hours and hours. Anyway, what do I talk about? I have no idea. This might be a very boring podcast because I have no idea what to talk about. But my mic is pink. Don't you like it? I quite enjoy it because it connects to my phone. Is it? Hold on. Yeah. I'm so scared for tonight. But I'm excited and I know that I'll have a good time. I'm just nervous. Also, it's so cold. I might just turn on this car. I might just do it. Let's think about something to talk about real quick, okay? Because we're 2 minutes in and I already have no idea what to talk about. I don't know what to wear. Okay, we'll talk about what I'm gonna wear tonight. I don't know what to wear, at all. I was thinking of wearing these baggy jeans I have with a long sleeve camo shirt because I look good in it. I think. Okay, also this thing has echo. Hold on. Hello. I don't know if it's working because I can't hear it, but I know you guys can. So I hope you're enjoying this. My dad's truck just started in front of me, but I don't see him anywhere. But the truck started, so that's cool. I'm really loving having this mic. It's so professional, so great, so I don't like how the steering wheel's in the way though, but you're gonna have to live with that and I'm gonna have to live with that until we get proper things, I guess. You know what? I spent $30 on Shein yesterday. Or the day before. I don't really know. I was at my friend's house for a sleepover and I woke up and she was still asleep, so I just started shopping and adding things to my cart on Shein. And I picked a few things out for my cart and I bought it and it was $30. So that's great. I see my mom in the window. Why are they stalking me? That's fine. They can do what they want. They're just jealous. They always make fun of me for coming out to the car to do this. And my dad was like, are you just gonna walk down the street with your mic? No! Whatever, maybe I could have them in my podcast. Maybe I'll invite them and I'll interview them. I'm gonna start doing that. That's awesome. That's a great idea. I would friends come to my podcast, my parents, and I'll just interview them. That is a fabulous idea. I'm gonna start doing that. Did I talk about the fact that I know I talked about my friend talking about my podcast and how she knew who I was talking about. And no, I don't think I did. Okay. What was I gonna say? And now I forgot. And now I did forget. I really did forget and I'm really upset about that because it was such a good topic to talk about. That's really upsetting. I'm upset about that. Hold on. I have no idea, but instead we're gonna talk about my tan. I don't have a tan, but I was looking back at videos like from this summer, and my tan was so good. And I also found a video of me and my friend Abby on a paddle board and I had a bucket hat on, like a really bad bucket hat. But that's fine because I had to hide my eye from the sun. I had to either wear like sunglasses or that because I got like attacked by my friend Abby. I should talk about that. That is an amazing story. Oh my. Okay, so like I'm sitting crisscross applesauce right now. So I got into golfing because like my friend Abby like introduced me to golfing. So we were like she lives in the country, so we were like hitting our driver and we were golfing like out in her like out in the like grass in front of her house. And I was like facing straight hitting like golf balls and she was like kind of at an angle also hitting golf balls. And I look up and I see her golf club coming right to my face. Okay, and it hit me right in the face. And I don't even remember much after that. I remember I like sat on the floor and I thought it was like one of those things where like it would hurt for a second and then it would go away and you'll be fine. Like that's what I thought. And then I was like covering my eye and I take my hand off and there's blood. And I was like, that is awesome. I'm excited. And then I like laid my head on my knees. I think. I don't even know. I'm like convinced I blacked out. I don't even remember. I just remember Abby was telling like all the little kids to go inside and then her brother came out and was like panicking. Her brother was like, she's gonna lose her eye. I did indeed not lose my eye. And then I think we went inside and found her mom, and then her mom like put like ice and like a cloth on it and called my mom. And then my mom came out to get me, and when she saw it she was like, we're going to the hospital. And then I went to the hospital and I sat there for like 5 hours. I sat there in that bed for 5 hours and it was horrible. And it was so boring. And they gave me Oxy. They put me on drugs. That was a fun experience. Actually, I don't even think anything really happened. I don't think they gave me a big enough dose for anything to like for me to be affected by it. But I got stitches like right here and like on my eyelid, and then I had a black eye for like a month. And I have like videos in my drafts for some reason on TikTok of me with stitches. My dad's coming out. He has a bottle in his hand. Oh, he's a funny guy. My thigh itches. Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Oh, we were in the hospital for like 4 or 5 hours. And I remember at the time I had a boyfriend and I left my phone in the car. And once I got my phone, he was like, why are you at the hospital? And I don't know why I brought that up. I don't know why I told you that, but it doesn't even matter. And the best part about this whole experience was the fact that I got one of those heated blankets. Not like a heated blanket, like they put their blankets in the warmer. I really enjoyed that. It was like the best part of the whole thing. I really wish I had one of those right now because it's freezing. And I got like a CT. And when I went in there, the girl was like, are you pregnant? No. I'm gay. First off. I don't know what else to talk about now. Oh my god. Let's talk about my ex. The one that like... Okay, so I just said how after I got back in the car from, like, the hospital, like, my ex texted me and said, it was like, why are you at the hospital? Honestly, he was a good guy, if I'm being so for real. Like, I think I talked about this in the last podcast. I don't even remember. But he was a good guy. It was just like... And now I forgot what I was going to say again. I have a problem. A problem with this. What? What was I saying? I was saying something about my ex, and we're going to talk about my ex. Okay, we're just going to talk about my ex, I guess. He was a good guy. He works at Taco John's. And honestly, I feel like he did treat me, like, right. Like, he knew how to treat me. I was looking back at messages, and, like, he was a good guy. But just, like, I don't know. He acted like I was, like, rich. And, like, I'm a little more, like, well off than his family, but I'm not, like, rich. And he always asked me to, like, buy him, like, really expensive things. Like, he was like, can you buy me tickets to, like, a Suicide Boy concert? And I was like, I don't have money for that. And he's like, but you're rich. Buddy! Sorry, that was loud. I forget the fact that I, like, have a mic. And I also was going to bring up the fact, I remember why I started this conversation. It was because I was at a football game after we broke up. I just spit. Don't know if you saw that, but I did. Anyway, after we broke up, I was at this football game, and I saw, like, his family, and his mom gave me the dirtiest look. I'm like, it is not that deep. It was, like, a middle school, high school. It was, like, it started in 8th grade, and then went to, like, the summer after 8th grade, so, like, basically high school, middle school-ish relationship. Like, it's not gonna last. So I don't know why you're dissing on me. Also, his mom was always like, do you guys need condoms? Get out! Get out! I don't know, but his family did, like, shrooms and shit. Get out, because, like, I hear you hallucinate on that. I should have done this in the bus! I remember on the last podcast I was talking about how my brother has a bus, and I was gonna do a podcast in the bus. I'll do that next time if it's still out here, because it's usually at my uncle's house out in the country. If it's still, like, in front of my house by the time I, like, feel like doing the next podcast, then I will do it in my bus. Not my bus, my brother's bus. Whatever. This is 12 minutes long. I don't know what to talk about because the last podcast was, like, 30 minutes long. Almost. Oh! Sorry, I'm cold. Should I start the car? Honestly, I mean, like, I don't want to waste gas, but it's freezing and there's snow on the ground. And I'm out here filming a podcast, but that's low-key my fault. I could have done it somewhere else. You know, maybe when I get my license, we can drive and do this. That'd be cool. I could, like, set it somewhere. Can you still hear me like that? It's not gonna stay, though. Or I could, like, set this somewhere. Or I could put, like, I don't know, I could find something. We could just, like, drive and do a little drive and chat. That'd be cool. We could go to, like, McDonald's. Ooh, you know, like, when people, like, try different foods and they just, like, drive around for a video. I don't know if anybody else watches those. I watched one like that the other day. And I quite enjoyed it, and I think I might do that once I can drive. Actually, my friend Faith can drive. Maybe we'll just do it now. Not right now. I'm kind of busy right now. I'm so scared, and I'm breaking out. Like, I keep telling people I'm breaking out. Like, I told my friend that I was breaking out. But it's, like, not even as... Is it bad in the camera? Back up. Back up. Back up. Anywho, it is so cold, and I feel like that's all I'm doing is complaining about how cold it is, and you guys do not want to hear that, do you? Probably not. Can you mute this thing? You can mute it. Imagine it was muted that whole time. I don't think it was. I would cry. 14 minutes down the drain. I would just quit and go inside. That's what I would do. But I really am enjoying this mic. I have a cover for the top. I don't know if it's better with the cover or without. Like, I don't know what's happening with that. But it's a pink cover, and I feel like when I put it on, there's too much pink, though. Like, I have a problem with stuttering. I don't know what it is, but it's like, honestly, it's not even that bad until I start like talking a lot and then I stutter like a lot. Anyway, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah, I like how there's like pink and white on it, but with like the cover, it's like just too much pink, and the only white was like the buttons and these things. Can I take this out and just hold this? I don't know. I don't really care. Too much work right now. You know what? I talked about that car that I wanted in the last episode, but I kind of also want like a old truck. Like in Twilight when Bella like has that truck. I want a truck like that, Loki. But they're kind of like, I don't feel like I could trust it to like go on like a trip or something. And I kind of want a long car with like a bunch of seats so I could go on like road trips with my friends. That would be so cool. I remember when we were looking for cars with like, I was looking for cars with my mom, and the one car that I wanted that got stolen from me, it had like 3 rows of seats, and I was like, I'm gonna go on a road trip with my friends with this. My mom was like, no, you're not. Not dissing my mom or anything, she's great. It's so cold. 16 minutes. Okay, that's almost 20, which is like 10 more until like 30. Okay, this is going by speedy fast. I keep spitting. I don't know if you could see it, but I see it, and I keep spitting, and I apologize. But I was also looking at like, when I was looking at old videos of my tan, I was looking at my like videos of before I had braces, and my teeth were so bad. Like, my teeth aren't that great now, like where I still have time to go with my braces, but they were so bad. There's more people at the drug house. Why is there always people at the drug house? There was like a lot of people last episode at the drug house, and I was like distracted by the fact that there was like a group at the drug house. Okay, nah. Enough about the ex talk. We're over that. I shaved my legs this morning. Don't know why I'm telling you that. I did like an everything shower this morning, and it was really nice because I don't want to be stinky for New Year's. I'm so scared. I've never been more scared. Actually, I have been more scared. I was like really terrified when I was taking my math final. And I did indeed fail it. But honestly, I thought that if you failed your final, you failed the whole class. But like, it didn't even bring my, it's like why is my mom staring at me? Oh, she doesn't even love me. She called me crazy. Okay. Whatever. She's a stalker. What was I talking about before that? My math final? Okay. I was talking about, okay, so I thought it was like the final grade, like on your final, but it's like your whole grade in total. And it just has to be like, I got a D in physical science, but it's only like, at least it wasn't an F, you know, so I'll be fine. And I just want to try to get better grades this semester. And I have intro to art, and I'm really excited for intro to art because I don't know. I wish I was like a good drawer. Don't make fun of me. I'm really enjoying this actually. But I wish I was like good at drawing. I'm just not. My cousin Lily, she's like really good at like painting and drawing. And she has been for like the longest time ever. I haven't seen her in a hot minute. Or my cousin Carrie. Actually, my parents are going to a AC/DC concert in like March or May. I don't know. One of the months that start with an M. And then I think Carrie's gonna come down and spend some time with me while they're gone because they don't love me enough to take them with. Okay? And I'm like mad about that, and they know that I'm mad about that because we were gonna go to Washington, but now they're not going to Washington. They're going to like Ohio. I thought there was something on my lip. They're going to like Ohio. And like I still want to go because I have this little thing where like I check off every state I've been to, and the only states I've been to is Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, South Dakota, and California. And I want to go to more states. Like, I just want to travel. I just want to travel. We were going to go to Japan, but that got canceled. And I was like looking forward to going to Japan because what if there's a baddie? Actually, that would suck if there was a baddie there and I really liked the baddie. And then like, you're like in different countries. Lame. My fingers are freezing off right now. What should I name this one? This podcast? Because the last one, well, not the podcast, this video. Because the last video I named Yapping for 30 minutes. Because I didn't know what to, because that's basically what I did. And that's basically what this one is too. But I should do like a different name because then that's like stupid. I'm like watching TV on my TV through my window right now. That goes into my living room. My mom is watching Gossip Girl. She was up till like 12 last night watching Gossip Girl, and I was like so proud of her for staying up that late because she goes to bed at like 8 o'clock with my dad. They both go to bed at like 8 o'clock, and that's like extremely early. And I was like, for like weeks now, I like in the middle of the night at like 11, I'll go upstairs and there'll be no one awake, and it's just boring. I just wander the house. Does anyone else do that? I was at work the other day and I was talking with this girl that I work with, and she does this too. She just like in the middle of the night you just wander the house. Like I do that. I didn't know that other people did that. I thought that was crazy. But I don't know if anyone else does that. Maybe we're just both crazy and nobody else actually do that. But that's what I do, and usually no one else is awake. So I went upstairs in the middle of the night to fill up my water bottle last night, and my mom was awake. I was telling her about how I was proud of her for being awake, and she was like, "You shouldn't be awake right now." I love her. My fingers are cold. You know what I got my mom? Okay, I got my mom a snow globe with Snoop Dogg in it for Christmas, and it's gonna be up all year round. It is right now. Is that Pam? I don't know. Looks like Pam. Pam's the girl I work with, and she's old. But I love her. She's like our work mom. And the person I work with, one of the girls I work with, put in her 2 weeks because she's going to college. But whatever, and I don't know. I'm going to have to train someone else. But like, they didn't train me how to train. So maybe you should like train us how to train. Because I don't know how to train someone. And I'm really hoping that it's like someone else. What the freak? Okay. I'm really hoping it's someone I know that applies for that job and gets the job so that like when I train them I could be like actually good. And I can like actually train them well. I'm holding it like this and it's hurting my hand. But it has this thing you could set it on something. I just don't know what to set it on. My knee, basically what I'm doing already. You know what I want? I want to get an eyebrow piercing. And like, what are those piercings called? They're like right here. That's what I want. And I told my mom that. She's like, you can do whatever you want when you're 18. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And I was telling her about all the piercings I wanted, and she was like, I hope you don't make yourself ugly when you're older. I'm telling stories about my mom that make her seem bad. She is not. She is awesome. Oh, I was talking about Christmas presents. I got her a snow globe with Snoop Dogg, and then I got her a mini car vacuum that you can like plug into the car. Actually, no, I think it's like rechargeable. But then like you can vacuum your car. And I got my dad a pull-up bar, which I use more than him, honestly. And these little like something for like a fake gun. I don't know, that he's like obsessed with. And then I got my brother golf balls that have, what's that superhero's name? It's like, Captain America on it. And some pink golf tees. Because, you know what? My brother golfs, I golf. My dad used to golf, but he kind of like broke his back and his neck, so that's crazy that happened. That's like actually crazy. I don't feel like I talk about that enough. Actually, I think it's fine. That was a crazy moment of my life. That was a crazy moment of everyone's life. I got to miss school for like a week during that though. It was awesome. And then they made me go back. Whatever. It's not like I'm at the hospital with my father. But that's fine. I'll go back to school. I don't know. That was in like 7th grade. That was a long time ago actually. 7th grade was that in 7th grade? Wow. I don't remember that. I don't remember it being that long ago. Crazy. Wow. Anyway. Yeah. It's really cold. I wish you guys could see my shirt right now. I have a shirt on that my friend Abby got me for Christmas, and it says, like, I got that dog in me or something with a picture of a chihuahua. And it's real nice. And I'm wearing it, but I put this on because it was cold, and I was gonna go outside and, like... So, Holy! Does anyone ever talk to you and, like, they'll say something and you just, like, have, like, a heart attack or something? Because sometimes people, like, this, especially, like, certain people, they'll say something to me and I'll just, like, have a seizure. Not, like, an actual one. Sorry, it's not funny. I want a donut right now. Actually, no. I'm not even hungry. Sometimes I just eat because I'm bored. And that's not healthy, honestly. I don't think it is. Sometimes I'll just be bored and then I go to the fridge. I want whipped cream, actually. I think we have some whipped cream. But I don't think it's the kind that you, like, squirt. I think it's the kind that, like, it comes in the bucket. So, that'll be nice. You know what? I was at my friend Abby's house and I left ramen in her little sister's room, and then when we went in the next morning, it was like hard and crunchy. It's okay though, because we cleaned her room. Because it was bad. It was extremely bad. Like, their room was it's like a hoarder. Like, you know those videos where it's like cleaning like the hoarder's room? Yeah. It was like that, so I did that. My neighbors here. And they park the wrong way on the road, so they're gonna be staring right into my soul. Do I keep going or do I wait? I don't know what to do.